Y'all get back to the cars.
Shots ring out in a small Bedford County community as Black Lives Matter activists make their way through our area.
This dude shooting at us.
Now, 8 months later, investigators finish combing through the evidence and a decision on charges is made. WTAJ's coverage of this breaking story starts now.
And thanks for joining us. I'm Matt Alvarez. We begin with breaking news, a decision that took nearly a year to make. Charges against two men in the center of a Bedford County shooting between a local family and Black Lives Matter activists have been filed. Our Scott Mattis was at Bedford County District Court when one of those men turned himself in for arraignment, and he joins us now live. So Scott, can you break it down for us? Who is charged and what are the charges that they face?
Absolutely. Good evening, Matt. Live here in Bedford County. Of course, the Shellsburg property owner, of course, Terry Myers, and I can tell you, Orsano Von Thurman, they're both charged with some very serious crimes. This aggravated assault, those are felonies. And it all went down right here just about 30 minutes ago. They were inside for about 2 hours or so. Now, this is video of Terry Myers as he came to this district court less than 2 hours ago right here in Bedford County to be arraigned on the charges ranging from aggravated assault to harassment. Now, Myers, he's also charged with 19 counts of simple assault and 19 counts of reckless endangerment, among others. Now, after Myers was arraigned by a Bedford County judge, they set his bond at $75,000. Now, that's unrestricted. I'll explain that in just a second. Now, I spoke with Myers' attorney shortly after they exited the courthouse. Here's what he has to say about the facts of this case.
In the state police investigation, they indicate that 2 shots were fired at Mr. Myers before he returned the shot, striking the individual who fired the gun. Those are the facts, and they are not in dispute.
Now, Thurman, he's the activist, like I said, is also charged with felony aggravated assault. Now, he's going to go before a judge in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We're going to keep our ear to the ground for details on that case. But, Matt, like I was talking about, that unrestricted $75,000 bond, that means Mr. Terry Myers was able to walk out of this courthouse this afternoon without paying a dime. Reporting live in Bedford County, Scott Mattis, WTAJ News.
All right, thank you so much, Scott, for that live report. Now, WTAJ spoke exclusively with the Myers family when this investigation began and again today. Now, the family told us they have no comment at this time. And as you know, there was a lot in play leading up to the shooting that night. Here's a look at what investigators have spent the last 8 months combing through to come to this decision.
August 24th, 2020, just after 11:30 p.m., Lincoln Highway, Bedford County. Around 30 BLM activists marching from Milwaukee are on their way to Washington, D.C. when gunshots are fired. It was all caught on Facebook Live video. State police later confirmed gunshots were exchanged after an argument between both the property owner, 51-year-old Terry Myers, and activist, 37-year-old Orsano Von Thurman. Thurman was shot in the face and recovered at Johnstown Hospital.
I'm not even mad at that guy. I want to have a conversation with him.
Detectives later discovered a shotgun shells, a semi-automatic pistol, and 9mm casings at the scene. Terry Myers, the property owner, had reportedly asked the group to leave numerous times. Terry's wife, Annette, says that they refused to vacate the private property and says that she believes that all lives matter and that their family being threatened is not something they will tolerate. Activists who spoke with WTAJ the next day say there wasn't an altercation that led up to the shooting.
He was coming up the street shooting his shotgun, talking about go home, get out of here, we don't want you here. It was just saying a lot of racial epithets, and then actually firing before we could even talk. He's firing before he even can get close to us, and that's what really happened. It was never a conversation or any type of altercation with these people.
Now, the district attorney looked at that Facebook video and more than 700 pages of written reports by state police before coming to this conclusion. We'll continue to bring you the latest updates in this case, but you can catch any coverage you may have missed, including the night and immediate days following the shooting, by heading to our website, wearecentralpa.com.